Welcome to the lesson on the CPU. The CPU is the brain of the PC. It deals with any instructions sent to it. So it is a vital component within your CPU, and you must make sure that you choose the correct type of CPU. There are two types of manufacturers, the Intel and AMD, and you are to decide which one is suitable for your client, of which we will discuss in class. Here you can see there is a video of a CPU. When you install your CPU, you must make sure you are wearing your anti-static bands and you have your anti-static mats in place to prevent it from any static, as it can damage the component. On the CPU you can see that there are dots surrounding the CPU. These are your electrical conductors, and this allows obviously for the transfer of data onto your motherboard. You must make sure that your CPU is placed in the socket correctly, and to be honest, it's not very difficult, as all you've got to do is place it into the socket gently, the lever should be up on your CPU, pull the lever down and then place the heatsink which you have just seen on top. We will discuss this later. Going back to the video here onto the CPU, you must make sure that you do follow the arrow to make sure that it is in place, and if you purchase an Intel LGA 1150 CPU, you must make sure that you purchase an Intel LGA 1150 motherboard. If you purchase an AMD A-Range or FX CPU, you must obviously make sure that your motherboard is an AMD or an A-Range or an FX with the model number, to make sure that both are compatible. If these are not compatible, then your computer will not work. Going back to this image here, you can see that the fan is very important and it must be connected safely and securely onto your motherboard, which we will come back to. When you install your CPU, you must make sure you put some thermal paste to protect the CPU from any conduction or any air onto your CPU. Here you just place this to protect it from any problems that may occur, or just for safety purposes as well. Here you have your fans. If you purchase an AMD CPU, you purchase an AMD fan. If you purchase an Intel CPU, you purchase an Intel fan. You must make sure that both these are compatible. Again, please read the motherboard specifications to look at installation of your fans. There onto this right hand side of the image, you will see there is a 4-pin connector which allows it to run. I hope this video has helped you.